This match you have young phenom April Larson versus veteran of the game Sharon O'Hanlon.
That's April. They're in blue.
April's won the lag. Sharon hails from near the Philadelphia area. She plays at Drexel Line Billiards. She qualified the first time for a pro event back in 2009. She is the secretary of the NAPT. She is also on the board of the JP Newt. Helps run that tour, one of the women's regional tours. When I asked her about sponsors, she said looking. So if anybody has a room, anything, she laughed. I told her, I'll say it. I don't care.
No, I'm looking at you because you didn't remind me to take it off, and it's still on there.
Oh, it's still on there, see? Well, I was busy talking.
I was serious when I said you got to remind me.
Then we have April Larson. April Larson is from Bloomington, Minnesota. Eh? No.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
April is sponsored by Hustlin' USA, AC Billiards, Kamui Tips, and Peshawar Cues. She has many things to her in her accomplishments in her young life and career. She is part of the Atlantic Cup team. She is BEF national winner. And yeah, she's just, everything looking up for her today. These young women that are playing. And we've got 3 of them, and they're just phenomenal pool players.
Yeah, I think April just tried to bump that 5 out of there and ended up making it worse.
That happens sometimes, and she was trying to hold it up for bank on this 3 ball, and ended up just barely missing it. She wants this ball to slow down some.
Nice shot.
She can bank the 3 out of there with a stop shot. She's calling it a cross side.
I think she's gone
Cross
too
corner.
far. I don't think she has a full view of the ball to shoot and stop.
And that just barely, cross path just barely caught the 3 ball. It was headed towards the hole.
Unfortunately for Sharon, she's left this pretty nice for April.
Yeah, she doesn't really have to do too much. The cue ball's naturally heading over for the 5 ball. She's going to drag it off just a little bit to open up the angle some.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
6 balls, the ball on the rail underneath the 5 there.
Five, 6, and 7 are kind of like at the
I think
3.
she's just going to kind of roll this one in. I think she needs to hit a little harder than that.
The 5, 6, and 7 being at the second diamond of each rail. That's one of those drills where you're always shooting the ball off the rail, come back out, shoot off the rail, come back out, off the rail, come back out.
Maintaining at least that 13-degree angle.
Hey, sounds like you've seen a Burkinister video or 2.
I've seen 1 or 2 in my time. And she stroked that very nicely. She's got nice angle to be able to come out from the 7 to the 8. And she wants,
I think she's going to shoot this with bottom left and come all the way across the table for the 8 side.
She wants to be able to make sure it comes past the side pocket here, and she's done that deep enough where she can go forward with it.
Yep, she does have some angle to go forward, so that's perfect. Hit that nice.
The BEF and this Atlantic Cup thing, it's really helped these new young players have good composure at the table and etiquette and stuff. And I like what Mark's doing with these young people.
Absolutely. So April takes the first game.
Yeah, nice run.
She's stroking the ball with a lot of confidence, with hitting the balls with authority.
Yeah. No fooling around.
She's not babying the balls.
She's here to get her done. So we are playing mostly CSI rules here.
That is correct. We're playing 10 ball, race to 7, alternate break, rack your own. We're using the magic racks.
Yep. One of the rules that was noticed yesterday that is not being followed is you are allowed to practice during a break. That's just so that there's stuff going on the tables at the event.
This looks like a dry break for Sharon.
And the hardest thing is this first position here. If she plays the 1 to get to the 2, I think maybe she's supposed to just bank the 2 out and put the cue ball up behind the 3. Unless she's got the angle to run into the 3.
He's playing just a simple little safe, but that's effective, especially
Very
since
effective.
that 6 ball is blocking the 1 rail kick.
Yeah, the 4 ball is 4 and the 6 make a little bit of an issue for her. And Sharon is breaking down a cue for jumping. It's a nice hit.
Good hit.
Stay up. It did, and
Hasn't left it too easy for April. I mean, she can make the 1, but holding it for the 2 ball is definitely going to be problematical.
problematical, yes.
She may try to use the 6 ball to slow down the cue ball, or she may have something
kill
else.
shot with a little bit of
Some
killing
bottom-
it with left
Bottom left,
so that it widens out, or try to run
or
into
just
it.
run into the 2 ball.
She did, but the cue ball stuck right there. She hit the 2 full and kind of make the cue ball stick. And don't know if the 2 passes the 5. I don't think it does. She may do something very similar she did with her first shot here.
That 2 might be able to squeeze by the 5, but it's really tight. And she may just try to get the cue ball behind the 4, or even thin off the 2, leave the 2 on top of the 4, bringing the cue ball down here.
She was looking to use the 8 as a blocker there, I think. Put the 2 ball on the end rail and let the cue ball float up in behind the 8. It was a good idea. No, Sharon does have a shot on the 2.
Yeah, she'll probably just have to drift over between that 9-7.
Yeah, and be careful not to rub the 8. If you rub the 8, it could put you over in behind the 7 ball. Or if she hits it full, stop you behind the 9.
Oh, she just bumped that 10 ball.
No, that's something there. Something I learned from you. If they bump it, it was in their way. Make them put it back.
That's why I do it. My default answer, if they bump a ball, is I always say put it back unless it helps me to leave it where it is. But yeah, if they bumped it, it's because it's in their way. So I say, yeah, absolutely, put it back. So it'll still be in your way.
Yep. Makes it harder for you to bridge, cue, whatever. And I think Sharon's falling a little bit short on this. It looks like April's got a clear. She has a window here for this 4
she
ball.
did have a window.
Or 2 ball. We got the 3. 3 and the 4 across table from each other.
Yeah, this is going to be...
That's
Yeah,
those-
that 8
maintain-
ball's kind of interfering with her bridging, so she's going to be having to shoot down on this ball a little bit, which could
So
make
she needs to overcut it.
which makes making the 3 ball a lot harder because she has to draw back for the 4.
Yeah. So because of the jacking up there and the English she's putting on it, it's going to cause her to hit it fatter. It's going to squirt it at the ball. need to overcut them when you're jacking up.
Looks like she may have left her enough of this 3 to make it in the corner.
Oh, she hit the 10 on the way
Just
through.
grazed the 10.
That 310's
It's not looking too bad.
pretty juicy. Especially
With that 9 ball on the rail there, 8 to the 9's not all that easy.
Yeah.
She might go for this 310.
Yeah.
I might go for the 310. Go for the blue cheese.
Do you like Stilton or?
Which one pays the most?
Yeah. Which one? Costs the most? No, pays the most. You got Lou over here taking stills for the whole tournament, and you guys will hear from him every now and again.
Yeah, where's Sandro, our backup photographer?
Yeah, he said he'd come and take pictures for us.
I think there was an issue of I think we were supposed to like pay him.
Oh,
There is
whatever.
that issue. There is
Can we
that
pay
issue.
him in scotch?
He would gladly accept scotch, but it'd have to be more than just a shot's worth.
Oh, darn. So she got the angle to go to the end rail and back down at this.
Yeah, she does have a little bit of angle. She can follow one rail. Or 2 rails.
2 rails. One's had to bounce out a little bit.
This is
She's
good.
got some angle. She can one rail back up for the 8, kind of go in between the 9-10 or draw this back.
I think she's going to shoot the 8 in the same pocket as the 7. I think she's going to follow with some left spin.
Yep. She did.
However,
Uh-oh. If she's straight, she's going to have to play the short side of this 9, and it looks like it's frozen to the rail, shooting it past the points of the side pocket.
she's not straight. She has a little bit of angle, but that, she's going to be playing short side.
She really didn't look like she minded it too much.
These young kids, eagle eyes. It's definitely not my preferred shot.
No, I wouldn't want to be shooting it. I mean, I don't care how well a table is maintained. You don't like shooting past the points of the side pocket, and she's cut it out of the hole, and just let Sharon the shot. She's got an opportunity here. It's thin cut, and you gotta let it. This table's still rolling a little bit slow this morning, so you gotta let it go and go back and forth, and probably the 3rd rail, and shoot the 10 in the lower right hand pocket. No, she
that
wants.
ball's
Is it going to
gotta
corner
slow
hook her?
down. No, it didn't corner hook her.
Yeah, she was playing it the way I thought.
Yeah, that
No,
ball
she-
lost a lot of speed. I thought it was going to scratch, but it slowed down a lot.
No, I think she had a little English on it, which is why it didn't go straight back and forth, because she was cutting it so thin that it should have been able to go almost completely straight back and forth. Just got a straight in 10 ball here, pretty much. This is just that tiniest bit off straight that you really have to focus on the proper line. So get to the back of the hole,
Nice shot.
stay down, follow through, breathe, all that good stuff.
April extends her lead, 2-0.
No. The shot is not just about the contact of the cue ball. It's about the motion of all of the balls. And so, learning to stay down through the entire shot is a pretty big lesson people can learn. I still can't do it for most shots. Feels like an eternity. See the ball to the hole from down at the table.
So we have some new viewers joining us. For all you new viewers out there, I'd like to tell you about our DVR feature. you can rewind up to 4 hours to go back and see what you've missed over the last over the last 4 hours.
Yeah. No, you missed one match this morning if you are just joining us.
Yeah, we started at 10, so you can only go back 2 hours. We started at 10.
Yeah, that was Brianna Miller.
Versus Nicole King.
Yep, versus Nicole King.
And don't watch us on your phone. Watch us on the big TV.
Yes, please. You got a Roku plugged in it, Fire Stick.
Blu-ray player, or just a smart TV.
Smart TV.
Any TV made in the last few years is going to be a smart TV. It's going to have a built-in YouTube app.
Your kids got a Wii or a
Xbox, PlayStation. They all have YouTube players on them. Well, the new ones do, like PlayStation 4, Xbox One.
Yeah.
Chromecast, Apple TV, Fire TV, Roku.
Yeah, we're broadcasting to you in HD. Watch it on a big screen in HD.
Absolutely. Nice little safety there by April. Simple but effective. She's going to call the one on the side. Is she going to kick at it from this end rail or from the side rail? Looks like she's looking at kicking from the side.
Rails. It's too far. You have to be using the bridge jacked up over the 8 for shooting off of the end rail right there next to the 7. And if you move more than you can move one ball, it's fine. But if say she bumps that 8 coming through and that 8 hits the 7 or hits the cue ball, then it's a foul. This way, if she moves the ball, she's probably only going to barely touch the 7.
And because she was shooting around the 7, that forced her to put a little bit of right spin on it because she couldn't hit the center of the cue ball, and that made it straighten up the cue ball there.
Straightened it out. And
so instead of trying to follow between this 5-6, looks like she's just going to come out to the center of the table between the 6-8 for a longer cut on the 2, which is perfectly fine.
And she wants to be able to reach it, and she's not trying to do anything fancy with the cue ball. Don't put it where you're possibly going to run into things, because don't move anything or hit anything unless you have to.
I've heard that before.
Me too. I don't know where.
That's
a little short.
A little short on this. Just going to have to kind of thread the needle here between cue ball kind of between this way to the rail and back out. Something like that. I think that's what she's going to try to do.
No, she went for the bank for the straight down table for the leave. And the long distance, good luck getting shape on the 4 leave afterwards.
Exactly.
Then I think the only way Sharon has to get shape on the 4 is for this cross bank again. Then this one has less likelihood of double kissing. But coming back to it because of where she's having hit the 3, this that's the lower left-hand pocket comes into play. And she put English on it to take it out of there.
She missed it on the short side, which is definitely the side you want to miss it on.
Yeah.
So that you leave it safe if you miss. Good shot.
Mm-hmm. That goes 2 rails down into the end rail here. And yeah, we were watching some of April's match. What was that? That was the Junior Worlds?
Yeah, I don't remember the exact name of that tournament, but it was some World Junior Championship of some kind. I don't remember the exact name of it.
It's the one that's over in China or wherever, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and she's got a really nice stroke. She's not afraid to hit that ball, to spin it around table if she needs to, and She's, she's not just putting things to
Nope.
hopefully get shape. She's stroking the ball. It's nice. Let's see what Sharon thinks about this one. Did she call it? I might be tempted to call the 10 here and play safe at the same time. Bank the 3 at the 10. Hold the cue ball behind the 7.
Man, you like to ride the cheese as much as I do.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's when it's sitting there like that, it was almost the natural angle. She's been banking short. So it was, short of the corner, going, banking it into the corner. And I don't know.
So can she see that 3 ball to kind of two-rail it out of there?
She's kicking at it. She's just going to hit easy. She's tie it up. That works, but she's going to end up, Sharon's going to thin off of this and try and send her up table. She got to hit this hard enough to get this table's kind of slow. You could hit that 5.
Well, I think the 3 ball's going to hit the rail after it comes off the 4.
No, they look like they're pretty close to frozen, so it may just squeeze off of it and push the 3 to the rail, maybe even up in behind the 4 too.
Yeah, I don't think she has to worry about getting the cue ball to the rail. I think the 3 is going to hit the rail. The 3 did hit the rail.
Mm-hmm. So did the cue ball.
And so did the cue ball.
And she's left at the edge, or more than the edge.
But a lot of distance and no easy way to hold that cue ball there for the 4 ball if she could make this 3. So she's probably going to.
She called it. I thought she pointed at the hole like she could see it to cut it.
So this I like just kicking behind the 4 and hopefully that cue ball can maybe slide over behind the 9 possibly.
She can see it.
I know she can see it.
And the 4 doesn't pass the 9. It doesn't look like. No, it doesn't. I'm looking right at the hole here. It does not pass this 9. So.
And you can also thin the 4.
Put the cue ball back up.
Put in the 4 behind the 9-10. Cue ball up around by the side pocket.
No, I think she was trying to use a 10 to slow it down some, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she hit it a little fat. There was only one person that knows.
You just draw across one rail between the 6-7 towards the side.
Want it to slow down?
Slow
It's
down.
going to. Yep.
Perfect.
And follow 2 rails for it in the side pocket.
Yeah,
Pop it out. Did you have enough angle to pop it out off the rail for that in the side pocket she was just looking at?
No, she doesn't have enough angle to pop it off the side rail, but I think she can either follow 2 rails or draw it back. And, well, she tried to pop it off, but
She overcheated the pocket.
But she overcheated the pocket. She tried to cheat the pocket so she could create some angle to pop the cue ball out and overcheated it.
This is a side match. I think there's a couple. They didn't have enough tables to do all of the first round, the round of the B side. So there's a couple B side matches playing, and then the
2 matches in front of us, this table and that far table there. These are both A side matches.
Man.
Brittany Bryan versus Don Fox on that far table is an A side match also.
Yeah, there's 16 left on the A side. So there's 8 matches, and then the last 4 of the B side are playing. The last 4 matches of that round of the B side. Got angle to draw over.
Yeah, she has too much angle if she wanted to play the 8-10, but she can draw it over for the 8 in the same pocket as the 7. That's a nice shot.
She's coming a little bit far. She's gonna have to go to the side rail over there and just take the. That's not bad. That works. That's nice. She's got an angle to come off and shoot the 10 in the same hole, or she can go forward a couple of rails and play it in this other hole, whichever she's more comfortable with cueing. Depends on how far your cue's off the rail and everything. She went forward with it. It's a little more natural to go forward than backwards. Not trying to force the cue ball away from what it's already doing.
All right, nice shot. Nice out by April.
All right, so
She's up 3-0.
around the room, we've got Karen Core is playing Eugenia. I still can't pronounce her last name.
Well, I don't know what her last name is to pronounce it. I don't have the sheet.
The Giftopoulos. And Sarah Miller is playing Taruko Kukulele. Betty Sessions Lee is playing Jai Lee. Heather Cortez is playing Terry Pelleter. And Kelly Jones is playing Naomi Williams. Meredith Lynch is playing Tara Williams. Here on this table, we've got April Larson and Sharon O'Hanlon. And then on the table in the background, we have Dawn Fox and Brittany Bryant. Those are all of your A-side matches that are going on right now. Or at least they've started if their tables are available from the 10 a.m. round. And she's playing safe. She's trying to get that in there behind.
That's a nice safety.
She's still got it safe, but if it doesn't bump the 3 and it just sneaks around it, that was a really nice shot. It's still nice. 2 rails out. Is she gonna go 1 rail at this? Can she
But
off the end rail with some English?
If she would have got behind that 3-5, that would have been super fantastic bubble plastic.
Hey, I heard that.
Good hit. And is not left a straight in shot. Just a combination or a safety or maybe a real thin cut to the side.
No, you just push the 1 to the rail and put the cue ball up on the back of the 9.
Mm-hmm. Like so. That's
and
a
to
good
know
shot.
all of these shots at such a young age.
Kids today.
And Sharon will be looking to kick this ball in. Yeah, she was going the 2 rails at it, and or maybe she was going 1 at it and just hit a little bit long that time because she had been hitting all of her banks short, and she adjusted and over-adjusted. A good player will adjust. She's overcut this one and scratched.
Yeah, if she would have made it, she wouldn't have scratched. But because she overcut it, that changed the angle.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sharon. Something to get you started with?
All right, does that 2 go in the side?
She looked at it. I think it does. I would play it in the side. Looking at both of the angles, I'd be playing it in the side. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Got a little close to her work.
That is problematical.
I think she can thin off the 2, bring the cue ball to this other side rail using the 8 as a blocker. I think she can avoid this side pocket over here. Because I don't think she's frozen the 2. I think she's a little bit of a gap.
Well, she can use the 8 as a blocker, just thin the 2, and she hit too much of the 2. Maybe she was afraid of it scratching cross-side.
Did she get a rail?
Yes, the 2 hit the rail.
Okay. April's looking at kicking behind this 2, making this 2-4 combination. Right, she's called before.
And she kicking it
Yeah.
off the rail, and then yeah, that's a nice shot. Very nice.
Slow down,
Slow
two ball. No reward.
Yeah.
No, she does have a bank shot. I think she has a bank shot.
Probably needed to hit it harder because you know the two's going that way when you hit it. Make sure it comes out. But she was trying to, really control that. She had it with a nice speed.
Oh.
Rattle. And they say this. Jared says this table ain't tough. It wasn't, it wasn't hit overly hard, or it wasn't hit at ludicrous speed or anything like that.
No.
So, I think some of these shots, I swear they'd go on diamonds. Of course, because they bank shorter.
Yeah.
Just the tiniest bit now, not like they used to. Okay, at table 12 over there, you've got in the background, that's Sarah Miller racking the balls. She's playing Miss Taruko Kukalele.
All right, Sharon's going airborne here.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a very nice effort.
Yeah, it was. She almost made that. Yeah, it's the proximity of the 5, that's got to, ramp up the nerves just a little bit too. Some people, it makes their focus better, but regardless, it alters your thinking or your focus. Nice shot. Did you see her just shoot my favorite shot in?
I saw her shoot a tough cut shot up the rail.
Yeah, my favorite shot.
Well, you're just sick. I don't know how that could be anyone's favorite shot.
I'm not sick. I'm feeling just fine. Draw to the side rail, back out some. She's got some right English on that to make it work over towards the 6. Lou's running away. I think she's straight on this. I might have wanted to either pull it back or roll forward just a little bit more on that to be able to come out for this 8 ball. I think she's gonna have to draw it out. She can go forward.
Follow. She has a little bit of angle. She can follow to the end rail.
And right hand English, make it come out from proper angle on the 8. I should draw this, snatch this one back a foot.
Yep, yeah, she's straight in on the 8. She can just draw back. Not too much.
Sit. Oh, she's in there.
Alright, she's going to have to pull out
slide
the...
down table.
She's going to have to pull out the draw stroke on this one.
Yeah, really pull it out and so that you get it past the side pocket.
Yeah, draw just straight down the table.
Yeah, but don't draw the snot out of it because you can scratch all the way down in this other corner if you draw the snot out of this ball, digging way into the bottom.
Perfect.
Very nice. Nice control, nice speed.
She came to play.
Yeah. Tell you, it's that fearlessness and being taught, even younger and younger, and was that I was reading. Both of these, Brianna, the last match, I'm pretty sure it's her father who's in the chat room. Has the same last name. Says she's been playing since she was 8 years old, and she won her first junior title at the age of 11. I thought I read that it was at 12, but she started playing at 8. I remember she came on at the Pro Tour at the age of 14. But April has been playing pool since the age of 7. And her titles and places and everything she started, let's see.
Yeah, April, born in the year 2000, so that makes her 15 years old.
Yeah.
16? 16.
April of 2000.
So that-
April was born in April.
April was born in April.
So yeah,
So that
she's
makes her
16.
that makes her
She's 16 now. But she started winning things and high finishes at the age of 14. National titles. Yeah, Rick, according to her BEF profile, she was born in April of 2000, so that'll make her 16. No, we were talking about both of them. Yeah, Brianna will be 21 this year.
Now, this looks like she can kick the one in the side off the 7 if she can get up table.
And she called it inside.
Looks
Looks like
she's
she's
going
straightened
2
it
rails.
up a little bit.
Oh, she almost went straight in without even using the 7.
Yeah. And she
Well,
hasn't left anything easy here.
Well, actually, I think the 1 is dead in this bottom corner off the 7. So if she just kicks 2 rails behind the 1, it looks like it's dead in this corner. And that's what she's doing.
Yeah, she called it.
She hit it hard enough? Well, it wasn't dead.
Hmm.
It went
Well,
into-
she went into it from the first rail, didn't she? No, she didn't
No,
hit
she
the second rail.
She hit the second rail. She corner hooker? That's the 2-ball way up table next to Sharon. Getting from this 1 to the 2. That's going to be tricky. If that gets over,
Should rub the 8-4
has
there.
she has a shot.
She's got a shot, yeah.
She's got a shot.
3 balls down here by the hole. She's got to get around. So you want to kind of what John Schmidt refers to as a flick shot. And flick the ball around, a couple of rails.
Well, she got to that 3 ball. It just rattled the 2. April does have some angle on this too to follow 1 rail back up table. Is it going to get there? No, it did not get there.
No.
I try to hit and stick behind this 5.
She tried it.
That's
and
what she was
it
trying.
just hit the 3 just the tiniest bit too thin. She hits it, and 1/16 of an inch over the other, fatter, and it sticks.
Natural 2 rails towards the 4. Left April in kind of a little bit of weird angle.
No, looks like she's cutting this 3 ball in.
She can go back and forth
Back
and avoid the 7.
Come above that side.
She
She undercut it. It hit the side rail.
she avoided the 7 mostly.
If she'd have cut it more, it'd have gone into that other side rail sooner, which
Mhm.
means it would have come off and avoided the 7. But it might have put that other side pocket into play.
Now I think this 4 goes in either of these 2 bottom pockets.
I'm just gonna come for it over here in the left one over there.
Didn't really want to be on the rail, but
No, but she's
But
got
she's
the right
okay.
angle to get back over table for
just
the
make
5.
just make the 4. Shape on the 5 is automatic.
Yep.
Just gotta concentrate on this 4.
That's why you concentrate so much, focus so much on those angles that taking away having to worry about doing stuff with the cue ball and putting extra things on it that makes pocketing it harder.
No, she's back in line on the 5. This I'd wanna follow this 1 rail so you can get straighter on the 6.
I think she's wanting to come off for the 7, maybe in the top corner, to be able to follow forward. Maybe she'll try. I don't know. I don't know a lot about the way Sharon plays. Maybe she'll try and draw this back.
Yeah, I would have liked to follow to the end rail and back up so you can get closer to the 6, and then also more straight on the 6 so you can have an easy draw shot to drop back for the 7.
Yeah, she was following it forward for the 7 up in the corner.
This looks pretty straight in. I think she's going to have to draw this back. I don't know if she has the angle to draw it for the corner or maybe just for the side. Oh, is that a miscue? Sounded like a miscue. Looked like a miscue.
I couldn't hear the sound with my
The
headset on, so I have no clue.
Oh, sure looked like a miscue.
No, I wasn't even looking at it. Alright, and she hasn't left Sharon anything pretty. Yeah, I might want to, put this young lady in handcuffs for a little bit if I was Sharon and kind of slow her down.
Oh, nice shot. Too bad she just caught the point of that.
Oh.
Too bad she just caught the point of that pocket. Otherwise, she'd have been sitting pretty on the 7.
No, I think probably going to see her go airborne here unless she can see the edge of the 7. And I don't think she can.
I don't think she can see any of it.
She's gone back to get her jump cue.
Those are tough when they're up against the rail like that.
Yeah, it is. It's really, if you, a lot of people, you're chipping at the edge of the ball to make that cue ball bounce. And how do you get at the edge of it when it's up against the rail?
Right.
Take the angle to go to the side. She's drawing it back. I'd be playing the angle to go to the side rail and play the 8 ball in the other corner. What's the bottom left-hand corner? Oh, she's hit this nice.
Hit it a little light, but she'll be all right.
It's just no hill for a climber.
It's no hill for a climber. Send it back.
I'm willing to bet she doesn't even use rigging, no belay line. She's a free climber.
All right, that puts April up 5-0. So you got me doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Rick says he heard the miscue on the stream. I was paying attention to something else and didn't see it, hear it.
All right, Sharon's break and Dawn's break.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go walk around the room and because I think almost
Get some score updates.
get some scores. Most of the ones that are playing in this front room are A-side matches.
Yeah, Karen
So
Corr's
there's-
playing on
yeah.
table 15.
1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 of them are A-side matches. I can't see who's playing on the other table. And one of them I know is a B-side match because Kia's playing.
Oh, did you want to go run around good scores, or do you want me to go do it?
It don't matter. I'll go.
Okay, you go.
Maybe I'll sit Lou down with you for a minute if he's around, and I'll go run around and get scores from all the tables. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you alone with Kevin for a minute. Make sure he behaves.
Send Lou upstairs to get scores so you don't have to come down the stairs.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
Fine. It's when a woman's walking in there at a women's tournament and stuff. It's the guys because he's not supposed to be around the tables and stuff. The men, they're not going to be looking at me like, "What are you doing here?"
Okay.
So, all right, I'm gonna send Lou over, and I'll be back in just a few.
Alrighty. Right, roll out by Sharon. People can thin off the side of the 1, get the cue ball back behind the 6. That's one possibility. She could also come off the other side of the 1, send in the cue ball 2 rails up and down table. Trying to get the cue ball behind a 5 and 10 and 3. I think she called the 1 cross side. She did call the 1 cross side. And is left a nice shot for Sharon. And that's the 2 ball out there in the middle of the table. That 310 is not lined up. Oh no. Ball just kept going. So it looks like with ball in hand she can roll down for the 3 in that left side pocket. Looks like she's planning on playing the 3-7 combination. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Not the easiest of shots to shoot with a bridge. Oh, she's scratched. Oh, Sharon might take a swing at this 3-10 combination if she can get the cue ball behind the 3. No, she's not. Not even looking at it. Right, here she can just 4 in the side to the end rail and back down towards the 5. I guess maybe she had a little more angle on the 4 than I thought. I thought she could hit it a little bit thinner. Does that 5 go by the 7? If it doesn't, then she's going to have to shoot this combination. Which is what she attempted. I think I'd rather shoot the 5 in the corner. I wouldn't want to take the chance of brushing the 8 and end up with the 8 up on the rail like that. It just makes it so much harder. Yes. Good angle on the 7 to follow 1 rail towards the 8. She'll want to leave herself a little bit of angle on the 8. She doesn't want to get straight in. A little bit of angle so she can draw back towards this left rail. Actually, she's straight enough where she can just draw it straight down towards this end rail without even touching the side rail. She could actually draw it straight at the 10 if she really wanted to, but I don't know why she would want to do that. But she should be able to draw it right to the bottom rail. Thin cut with the bridge. Tough shot here. Those are so tough to shoot with the bridge. They're not easy without a bridge, and they're extra tough with the bridge. Right, good chance here for Sharon to get on the scoreboard. Good shot. Stay out of that pocket, cue ball. Alright, it's staying out. Nice shot. Sharon's on the scoreboard. Hey, and I think Sherry is back with some scores. Are you back with some scores?
I am back with some scores. I have not gone upstairs yet. Karen and Eugenia. Karen is up 2-1. Taruko and Betty. Taruko is up. Oh wait, no. Taruko and Sarah. Taruko is up 2-1. Who else did I get? Dawn and Brittany. Brittany is ahead 5-2. We have Kia and Lynn. Kia is ahead 3-2. And Kathy and Judy. And Kathy is up 3-0. So I'm headed upstairs. Maybe lose up there.
Alrighty.
All right, I'll be back.
I'll be here.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, looks like a dry break for April. Thin cut to the side on this one ball. Tough shot. Not going for it. Good shot. Nice save. Now it looks like she can kick between that 5-6 and she's called the 1 in the corner. Oh, nice hit and not a bad effort at making that 1 in the corner. That was very nice. Hasn't left anything easy for Sharon except a safety. The easiest save is just bank the 1 up table, let the 5-4-3 all act as blockers. This was a nice shot. I don't know if that leaked out. I think she might be able to see this one. Right, that's the 2 ball right in front of the cue ball, and the 3 right next to that. And this the 4 is down here by the 9. Alright, she's gonna have to kind of power this ball to the rail and then back down between this 5-6. Oh, short side. That works. She can either slice it to 4 or just play safe behind the 9. I'd probably play safe behind the 9, but she'll probably cut it. Nice shot. Kind of a long, tough shot on the 5, and that 6 ball. Yeah, cue ball's going the wrong way. The position on the 6, so she's gonna have to move that cue ball through some traffic. And has left nothing good for Sharon. I have to try to kick this 5 up table and hope to get safe behind one of these balls. 6 may have helped Sharon there. I think that 6 is blocking the corner for the 5. Or at least partially. Yeah, and April's just playing safe. And there she can just thin off the side of the 5, sending the 5 to this end rail and the cue ball up table towards that 8-10 ball, 8-10 area. Stay out of the pocket. Ooh, close. She's left a shot for April, but being over the pocket does make this a lot tougher. Alright, she's left her snookered, but this is a pretty routine kick at the 5. She'd prefer to kick at it 2 rails so that the cue ball comes out and around the 6 ball for a shot at the 6 in the same pocket. I definitely look for her to make this ball. She's made it and has a shot on the 6. Nice shot. Position on the 7. That's going to be not easy. And she has scratched. I think she was trying to bring the cue ball up between the 7-8. Just couldn't get enough left spin on it. She's missed it. And has gotten a lucky leave out of that. That 7 ball looks frozen to the end rail. BCAPL referee, I do not know if Adrienne won her match or not. When I was up there, she was still playing, and I have not seen the result of that match. Alright, that was a good safety by Sharon. It's earned her ball in hand. This is a nice looking out. 7, 1 rail straight towards the 8. Oh, you gotta hit that ball. Stop shot for the 9. Alright, April's called the bank cross side. Oh, and Sherry is back with more scores. Oh. She doesn't have her headset on yet. Maybe I should wait till she puts her headset on before I start talking to her.
More scores.
More scores.
More scores.
More scores than 7 years ago.
Betty Sessions and Jai Lee. Jai is up 4-1. Heather and Terry. Terry is up 4-3. Kelly Jones and Naomi Williams. Naomi is up 4-0. Tara Williams and Meredith Lynch. Tara's up 3-2. And Rebecca Slider and Kathy. Rebecca was up 2-1. Those are the rest of the scores for this round.
Do you know the result of Adrian's match from this morning?
I don't. I can look at the board, but I know I saw her. She was on a break and she was on the hill.
Okay.
I don't know how many the other girl had, but she was on the hill and she was feeling good about the way she was playing. So.
Alrighty.
But I'll go take a gander at the board and let you know.
All right. Sharon's break. All right, good solid break. She's made a ball.
Adrienne, and matter of fact, did win her match.
Alrighty then. So Sharon's made the ball on the break, but unfortunately does not have a good shot on this one ball. She has a thin cut on the one up in the corner if she chooses to go for it, but I don't think she will. She may thin off the side of the one and send the one ball towards that same corner, using all those balls as blockers.
And then between the 2-9, or try to get down.
I meant to the left of the 3 ball, sending the one ball over to that right side rail. Is one possibility.
She called that 5, made it.
And ended up with a nice shot on the one.
Yes, she did.
And
2 ball is
that
next.
2 does not go in either bottom corner pocket.
No, goes in the side pocket. Can she push forward from this? I don't think she can.
I think she's... I don't think so. But
can she force it forward with some right?
Oh, she may have got there. She may have a look at this too to cut it in the side.
She does. She can see it.
All right. Well, that was a nice shot then.
She can see almost half of the ball. Need to tape the table to the floor.
So Sharon's missed that tough cut to the side, left. April, a pretty nice looking run out here.
No, she can go forward and shoot this 4 on the side from there. Or she can try and come back out off of it. I think I just like going forward with it. I'll try to make the cue ball do anything. The 6 ball's the ball on the end rail here. Bring it back and over, or roll forward and take the cut and go a couple rails for the 7.
I would roll forward and then cut the 7 in and just go up and down table.
And cut
for
the 6
7.
in for to get on the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you use the left-hand English to go the end that hit? You hit that rail. The 6 is on the side rail, the end rail, and back down.
This one I would not use inside English because if you use inside English, once it comes off that top rail, that cue ball's gonna be going towards that right-hand side pocket. So you're gonna end up with a bad angle on the 7. I'd rather just go like one rail straight up and down. Well, she didn't put as much inside English as I was thinking, so that actually turned out okay. Had it slowed down a little bit.
Slowed down, yeah. She's all right. She can still cut this ball and go back and forth and shoot the 9 in the same hole. She's just got to. She seems to have the speed down, except for that one shot there. But she makes it, and you go 2-3 rails back at the 9. I just think she's going to just use the second rail and come back out. And that's nice speed. She can go wherever she wants. I think go pop it and shoot the 10 cross side. She can draw, play it up in the other corner. Yeah, just try it. That's what she was going for.
Yeah. Shooter's preference.
Yeah. So when it's out in the middle of the table like that, it's what what do you like best from where you are.
Yep.
I don't think there is a right or wrong. Oh, she
Oh,
just
she
barely
missed.
overcut that ball. It caught the point on the way by. And by the rules, she has to let Sharon shoot this ball. And that 10 ball was for the match. I just
Yes, it
realized
was. All right, Sharon's still in this.
It's April's break. Let's see if she takes. Maybe she puts a little bit extra in this to kind of release some of that.
Some of that angst.
Mm-hmm. It usually tends to happen. So next round of matches is at 2 p.m. I am not sure who or what round, what side of the board that we will have. That 3 ball got kicked in there at the last second. Pick the 1-up table and let the cue ball go forward behind all of this. Cut the 1 in, run into the, pop the 6 out for a shape on the 2. Which one?
I think she's going to play safe here.
Oh,
shit.
nice cue
That was
ball.
Nice shot.
Yeah, she went and, she knew that 1 wasn't, if she gets behind the 10, even with hitting the 7, that she's not going to have a shot. And she looked like more worried about getting the cue ball behind the 10 there.
All right, she's called the 1 in the side.
I think she's hitting it short and lengthening it out. Oh.
Just caught that 10.
Uh-oh, she should.
Oh, is she going to leave that combination on the 10?
She has left the combination on the 10 with ball in hand.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot
this. You better believe it all day long. Twice on Sundays.
That was unlucky for Sharon.
Yep. And game, set, match.
April wins that.